Hey everybody, it's Law and Rebel. Today on a spicier topic, law enforcement and the use of deadly force. In 1974, two Memphis police officers were dispatched to a quote-unquote prowler inside call at approximately 10:45 p.m. When officers arrived, a woman was standing on her porch, pointing at the house next door, stating she had heard glass breaking and that someone was currently breaking into that home. As one of the officers walked around the home alleged to have been broken into, he heard the back door slam and observed someone later identified as Edward Garner running across the backyard of the home. Garner stopped at a 6-foot-high chain-link fence at the rear of the yard, and the officer was able to see Garner's face and his hands with the aid of his flashlight. The officer saw no weapon or sign of immediate danger to life or substantial property damage. The officer was reasonably certain that Garner was unarmed. The officer gave Garner commands to stop, which Garner disregarded and began climbing the fence. The officer felt that if Garner was able to climb over the fence, he would evade capture for a felony, and under Tennessee law at the time, officers were authorized to use all means necessary to effect an arrest for a felon evading capture, including deadly force. The officer fired at Garner, who was fatally struck. A purse and $10 taken from the residence was located on Garner's person. While the officer's actions were in line with law and department policy at the time, Garner's father sought civil remedies claiming his son's rights were violated, namely his right to be secure in his persons, the right to a speedy trial, to face his accuser, and his rights against cruel and unusual punishment. Ultimately, the U.S. Supreme Court sided with the Garner family, citing the use of deadly force to prevent the escape of all felony suspects, regardless of circumstance, was entirely unreasonable. The result being the precedent all officers must act under today. Deadly force cannot be used against a fleeing felon unless probable cause exists to suggest that if the felon escapes, the lives of officers, the public, would be in immediate danger of serious bodily injury or death. What do you think about this case? Leave me a comment, let me know.